Traders often have no idea what to do during market correction or the sector rotation, mainly because their stocks holdings are trapped and in a losing positions. And what makes it worse is that they are struggle to find the stocks that can buck the trend. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 4 Malaysia stocks that actually outperform the market and how you can actually take advantage by trading the pullback or trading the breakout. So let's just get started now. The first stock is CCK. So CCK Consolidated Holdings, one thing that actually stands out is this rally. So we can notice that in this relative strength chart here, it's actually outperformed the market, and if we compare it to the SPX, so the S&P 500 in the United States. So we know that in the middle of the February this year, this is where the market started to correct, and also there's sector rotation going on, and a lot of the tech stocks get hit badly. But look at what CCK performed. So instead of taking a bad hit, it's just have a rally up and breaking out this previous swing high level. So let's just take a zoom out view, and we can notice that this has been in a very long consolidation period. I think it's more than 2 years, since 2019 all the way to this year March. So until recently, like from the Feb or mid of the March, we do see this breakout as a sign of strength rally out from this consolidation period. So this is a potentially strong accumulation range. So that previous downtrend was violated via this change of character. So this is the biggest up move, and subsequently CCK is into this trading range for at least 2 years. So let's just focus on the recent price action. So we do notice that there's a minor sign of strength rally back in last year December and also November as well. Subsequently, it have another test coming with very low volume, low supply level, and this rally during the sector rotation that comes with a spike of the volume suggested the aggressive demand kick in. And what makes it more interesting is the subsequent reaction. So unlike the previous reaction, so these are all the pullback, another pullback. So this reaction is kind of in a horizontal type of the consolidation, and that comes with very low supply level. So this is a very constructive sign for the bullish scenario. So what we can actually anticipate is some kind of the phase E trending movement, while all these consolidation periods are the accumulation structure. So this is possible sign of strength rally followed by a backup action before it just jam out and started another trend up. So as you can see in this green box here, so this is a very obvious supporting area. So this is the previous resistance, now turned the support level. So right now it's just having a reversal type of a signal, and probably going to test the previous swing high level. So there are 2 ways to approach this sort of the trading. One is to wait for another test to let it go back inside this green box or the supporting area, followed by a reversal sign similar to this momentum bar. Otherwise, we'll just wait for this kind of the breakout bar and for it to confirm. So it's breaking out and going to trend up further. Alright, so this is CCK. Let's just zoom out to see the next level of the resistance. So this is the axis lines where the previous support now turned the resistance. So that's somewhere around 77 cents. So that will be the next target or the resistance should CCK can break out of 72 cents. Okay, so next stock is DAYANG. So DAYANG has been in a range or the consolidation period for quite some time, since the COVID sell-off in March last year and all the way until now. but there is very subtle signs that there is a potential accumulation is going on. So first is this rally up followed by another test. So this is a potential last point of the support before it actually breaking out, and this is a possible sign of strength rally followed by a backup action. So similar to the previous chart, we do see some kind of the strength during mid-February, so where a lot of the tech stocks are taking a bad hit. So we do see some kind of the strength, which is a great signs for DAYANG. And in terms of this shallow type of the pullback or the backup action, so this is a very constructive sign because it's just backing up right at this previous resistance level or area. So right now I think it's potentially just having some kind of the contraction of the volatility. We can see that supply has been going down. Similarly, the price movement is getting calmer and very low volatile session as well. So I think definitely this area like 1.44 or 1.45 to about 1.5, that could become a nice long entry with anticipation to test at least the swing high level and anticipate some kind of the breaking out signal and going up higher. So with the stop, that could be just slightly below the swing low, maybe 1.3. So the immediate target will be based on this sort of the gap down, maybe 2, or anything within this period that could become the target zone. So about 1.7 to 2 ringgit. Alright, so this is DAYANG. So let's take a look at the next stock, OSK. So OSK has been performing very well. So we do see a very nice strong uptrend, but there is some kind of the climatic action, which I'm going to talk about later. So first thing, definitely this outperformed the S&P 500. So we do see some kind of the rotation going on right there, where the money rotated out from the tech stocks and pump into this OSK Holdings. You can definitely see it in the volume as well. And subsequently, while there is some kind of the climatic run up, climatic action, so forming the buying climax, and we do see supply coming out, and this is also reflected right at this bar. So this is the rejection tail that comes with the spike of the volume. So spike of the volume that suggested increase both in supply and demand, but in this case there is supply overwhelming, which also reflected in the rejection tail. But the reaction comes next is relatively encouraging, because right after that we do see volumes getting lower while the bars, the lows are getting lifted up. So this is kind of the supply absorption process, because people are willing to bid higher price and to get into these stocks. So one way to play or bet on this OSK is to wait for this kind of the confirmation breakout bar and to participate in another up run. But this is a bit more speculative, and you need to be able to monitor during the live session, so that will be more advantageous. Alright, so this is OSK Holdings, and the last stock is SDS. So SDS Group is a stock that's break out to all-time high recently. Yep, so it's all-time high. So we do see a lot of strength during the sector rotation, as pointed out in this upsloping relative strength index, and also in terms of the price structure, it's just very nicely breaking out, pulling back, tested the resistance, turned the support, and subsequently another breakout of the previous swing high, and subsequently this all-time high level breakout. But that comes with the spike of the supply. So at the moment there's definitely no entry, at least for me, because this is definitely overbought, and usually right after this kind of the breakout, especially comes with this spike of the volume, what we need to see is to wait for the reaction. So let's just judge how the reaction will unfold, whether it will just pull back and tested the previous resistance, now turn the support level, or would it just have very mild pullback and showing some kind of the absorption process and with another breakout signal, breakout bar. This is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to learn more on how to increase your winning rate, definitely check out the video that showed up on the screen right now, and do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and do get my weekly exclusive update for the trading and investing ideas for free. So the link is in the description below. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon.